Good morning, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Stevington, and welcome back to Pikmin. Last time, we cleared out the whole of the Forest of Hope with some blunders, but hey, we did it without blue Pikmin despite the fact that there's water. This time, we're going to explore a new area, the Forest Navel. Let's jump right in. All right, so straight off the bat, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking out all 19, grumble, 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 of our yellow Pikmin. We're going to be taking out, not 50, we want 40 red Pikmin. Get you guys all nice and whistled up. And we're just going to sick everybody on this gate here. So we can get a part in probably the end of this day. And looky, here we got another onion. This one's in the water. And it's gonna spit out a seed into the water. Fastest Pikmin unlock cutscene of all time. Once again, time to punch flowers while we wait for Yosef there to properly grow up. I'm gonna pluck him out of the dirt. And he got a little mouth. It is a Pikmin of yet another color. Near this one's cheeks is what appears to be a set of gills. This trait suggests to me that the blue Pikmin type can enter water without any trouble whatsoever. There is only one way to find out. I think we're already finding it out because we are in the water, Olimar. I will use A to throw one and press R and swap it without... We're issuing commands. Pick up the blue pellet, please. So, this is our final Pikmin type. Blue Pikmin. The only thing they do is that they are immune to water. There is a lot of water puddles in this game, so we are going to be getting plenty of usage out of Yosef's abilities. But yeah, for this first outing, we want to grow about, well, not about, at least 40 blue Pikmin, if not more. Yeah, no. Keep carrying that. Let's see. Those two I actually want to stay there because if all's going according to plan, there should be a little oh, nope, those are shearwigs. Okay, so for some reason, Mr. Breadbug does not want to swing by, and I do not know why. But we are going to take this opportunity to kill some grub. Oh, hey, there he is! No, get, oh, and he's gone. Okay, so these are shearwigs. They're basically upgraded forms of the male shear grub. And their whole shtick is that they can take flight to recover HP, which is kind of counterproductive because you think that going into the air would expend more energy. Please take that back to the onion. That's a bread bug. He takes shit back to his nest and is just an overall nuisance, but he has a part inside of him, so we're going to murder him. And we're going to absorb his sweet, delicious nutrients. Thank goodness my space float, another optional part. This float is an absolute necessity for any pilot who lacks skill at swimming in space. Get that all nice and grow. Harvest his remains. Get you out of the dirt. And now with these guys, we're just gonna take care of the shearwigs over here. They have a high likelihood of dropping pellets of the singular variety when they are... Oh my god, okay. Alright, get him! And yeah, no, specifically him is because the female are completely subterranean. After maturing, get out of the sky. Can you? No. Okay, fine. Okay. Slightly behind schedule because people can't figure out what the hell they want to do. Alright, okay, you're getting that, you're getting that. Pick up you, grab you. That should be enough to fish out the space flow. Actually, no, I can't sacrifice that. We'll have to grow more yellow Pikmin another time. Yeah, no, we want at least 20 yellow Pikmin at all time, so it's really unfortunate that I lost that one to just being an idiot and letting him drown. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys? Okay, so that means that once these guys sprout up, we're gonna have that making its way back towards base. Alright, what are we going to do? Okay, so we're gonna have to collect our yellow boys and our red boys. And they're gonna be starting to work on bridges. Like many of our first outings to an area, this one's mostly just gonna be for reconnaissance and getting things set up. Yeah, no, you can go collect that red pellet, please. Thank you. Yeah, mostly for reconnaissance, just to get things set up to be in a more amicable, but like a better state later. Get off the floor. You may have been noticing that when a guy trips, I dismiss, and then they just start coming back to me. That's a little trick called whistle switch. Actually, no, you're not going to collect that. We are going to get our extra yellow Pikmin right now. That is a technique called, I think it's like trip canceling or something. Basically, when a Pikmin trips, they prioritize dismissing, because they're still technically in group, over being in their little trip animation. So that's a way to really quickly get your guys back if they just so happen to fall flat on their face. Okay, we're actually going to put you away so we can have our 40 blue Pikmin. Yeah, because there's a part in some water that requires 40 blue Pikmin. And while there are techniques present in the game to circumvent needing blues for that part, it is a great pain in the bum, and I don't want to deal with that. Alright, so Jeremiah, you can get off of that for now. And then we're gonna start building this bridge over here. These pig-looking things... Oh, not really pig-looking. They are pigs. These are fiery blowhogs. They only spit fire, so they're only a threat to red and... not red and blue. Yellow and blue Pikmin, because reds, in addition to their heightened damage, are also immune to fire. And... yeah, no, they also do a significant chunk of health to Olimar. Like, just one singular attack is enough to take away, like, a quarter of my health. So yeah, no, these guys, they are fight with caution, so just throw a crap load of reds on them. If Pikmin do get lit on fire, just as you saw, you can whistle them back and they will be fine. In the GameCube and Wii versions of this game, you have 1.5 seconds to whistle back your Pikmin before they succumb to their fire. But in new games, so basically 2 onwards, and also the Switch port of 1, they only are on fire. They can be on fire for a maximum of 3 seconds, as like in all future games. Just gonna leave our reds to do that. Oh, we got a frog. Okay, this is a gray Wallyhop. Their main method of attack, well, their only method of attack, is to leap into the sky and come crashing down on your fellows. And they are absolute bastards. They are, like, the worst enemy in this game. We hate them. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Well, man, it's a good thing I grew that extra Pikmin then, wasn't it? Anyways, what I was going to say is that they are frogs, and this is going to be an opportunity to plug my frog that I play in D&D. Me from the future, please put up a picture of Dipper in this instance, drawn by my lovely friend Alana. They are awesome. Handle for their whatever the hell it was. I think it's like Pinterest or whatever. Can be found in the description. And yeah, so Space Float. An excellent swimmer like me has no need for something like this, but my motto is always be prepared. Really, it's just for emergencies. I have now recovered 10 of 30 parts. If I can find just 2 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Okay, so for the frogs, basically what you want... Okay, you're going to be hopping away like a little... Hey, get out! You're going to want to swarm, call off, and just kind of do that on repeat. If you got enough guys attacking him, he's going to start jumping around like... And there we go. Oh, good lord. Oh my goodness. Worst frog fight ever. Yeah, no. As you can see, he didn't die fully until... Oh, I'm gonna check my numbers real quick. Okay, so we got 13, 13. Oh, lordy, this is gonna be annoying. Alright, so... Things are already not going according to plan. Normally I have a much simpler time fighting that frog. So, what we're gonna have to do... Alright, so we're gonna finish fighting you. Please, please, just die. Thank you. The amount of HP that enemies have in this game is frankly absurd. Alright. Pick you guys up from the pool. I'm just gonna have to play out of my gourd for the next in-game day, just so I can properly set up for what I want. Okay, so we're gonna get that. I think I have 7 more. 7 exactly. So you guys are gonna be carrying that back. Actually, get out of there. Like, get off the grass. As much as we may like it, it is unfortunately not legal yet in PNF 404. So we're going to... Oh, you guys stole a pig. Come on. I was saving for the blue Pikmin, so I can be like, hey, look at that, we gotta go get the freaking thing. The part that's in the water that weighs 40. Okay, we're gonna real quick assess our numbers. So we got 7 on that, we got 2 blue straggling. What else do we got? Okay, so we got 25. Okay, so that's grand total of 39. We're gonna have plenty. I have exactly 14 yellow Pikmin. And I've got about 80 reds. Alright. So I'm gonna be doing a whole lot more growing when the time is right of everybody. Because I'm just like not playing up to my potential today. Oh well. Such is it. Can get like 20 of you on there. I think that was about 20. So we can get this gear up there. Get off of there. Okay. Okay, no, David, I don't want you with the... Okay. Blue Pikmin only, please. Thank you very much. I'm going to go into the water. Okay, and then at least by sundown, I want to fish out that part that weighs 40. Okay, so you guys are working on bringing that back to base. That's excellent. Alright, so... Okay, here's the plan of attack. We got our 46 blues. Those other enemy bodies are going to be going to waste, unfortunately. Oh, and those guys have already been fully brought back to full health. Okay. So I see the single yellow in there. Get out. Thank you. Get it? It's a pretty alright movie. I watched it for a high school English class back in the day. It's pretty good. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna call you guys off. Okay, yep, beat him to bits. Come on. Punch, punch, punch. Yes, and he's gone. Perfect. And unfortunately, these guys weigh 7, so we can't multitask as well as I want to. Get out of there! Oh yeah, what I was going to say was that the frogs were slightly nerfed in the switch port to have a hitbox for their attack that more closely resembles their attack in Pikmin 2, but I completely biffed it during that fight earlier. It's the anti-deoxin filter. This fits over the rocket's exhaust ports and filters out all disease-causing agents from the ship's exhaust. That means I'll be able to move around without polluting the planet's atmosphere. I feel worlds better. If only us humans could actually do something similar. But no, we like putting things into the atmosphere for funsies. Anyways, alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to distract this pig so he doesn't try to get our boys in blue over there. I'm just gonna get people working on this bridge. In the meanwhile. Okay, so you 12, you're coming with me. Okay, we got all of our blue boys. I said we have all of our blue boys. Actually, curious, I forgot that technically being set on fire puts them in a dismissed state. Where are 18 of my Pikmin? That's where 18 of my Pikmin... Okay, we're going to be leaving 2 blues behind, unfortunately. Automatic gear. It has thin cracks running through it. I tried to fill them with dirt. I hope it will be alright. I have now recovered 11 of 30 parts. If I can find just one more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. In the nick of time. Okay, so unfortunately we're going to be leaving behind, I believe, 2 blue Pikmin. Which is a shame. But hey, shit happens, as the kids would say. And curse you, Jerry the Wally Hop. And you killed Dustin. 4 days in Synpact. Deep in a cave I've discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue fellows have something resembling gills on their cheeks, and they appear to be amphibious, surviving in both water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this alien land. So okay, so we left 3 behind, we lost 20 to that frog, but we sprouted 60 blues. Okay. Alright, so we're definitely gonna have to grow more of our yellow population, because putting it bluntly, 14 is simply not enough. We're also gonna be needing to boost our blue numbers too. But that can all be done tomorrow. In-game, of course. And, back to the lab again. We're going to be trying to get 5 parts today, if all goes smoothly. But, of course, the last time I said all goes smoothly, things did not go smoothly. They were quite rough, if we are being honest. Alright, so just going to zoom out. Okay, so we don't have any sprouts from Pikmin dying. Those stars on the map are parts. So we're going to take out basically the same squad as yesterday. Yeah, no, we're going to have to, 40 of those, and we're going to pull out as many yellows as we can. Which is unfortunately only 14, but hey, what you gonna do? I'm gonna have to grow yellows immediately because the one part that we technically need yellows for today Requires 15 to carry. And it's on a high ledge. So yeah, no, we're just gonna flower our buddies. Alright. So, real fast, what we're gonna do is we're going to separate out. I want blue, please. Thank you very much. And we are going to make our way down these little cave pools. And we're gonna pick up a trumpet. I found my #1 Ionium jet. Unfortunately, this puts out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape velocity in an instant from the side of shit. How does that even work? The stench is a small price to pay for such performance. Thankfully, it only takes 15 to carry. We can just do a quick little flick of the C-stick, put on just enough to get her schmovin'. And then Yosef, please find okay. Get up. Okay. Speed running tactics, ladies and gentlemen. Speed running tactics. Alright. Where am I? Oh, wait, right, because we only have 14 yellows. Like, where the hell am I missing a Pikmin? You're not. You're just dumb. Get up. That will be back soon. What do I want to do here exactly? Yeah, alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna real quickly fight a blowhog. Just so I have something to give to yellows, despite the fact that they want to kill themselves. For some reason, we're going to have these 40 work on bringing back this part. #1 Ionium jet. If this is damaged, I'll be in dire straits. I'll have to run a system check as soon as I can. I've recovered 12 of 30 parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities. My search can now cover a wider area. And just like that, the cover for our tractor beam has been undented, and we got an egg beater. Hooray! Calling you off, just so you don't die. Here. Look at me! Please don't pay attention to the sentient carrots that are walking right past you. Thank you. Okay, so the red Pikmin, of course, decided that now's the best time to scander off with the corpse that I was trying to give to yellows. Ungrateful. Okay, we're gonna drop that right there. Okay, so we're gonna pick up you guys. Okay, so give me a yellow. 7 of you. Perfect. Pick that up. Alright, here's a fun thing that was patched out in the Switch port. What the hell is going on here? Oh my good. Okay, you got back on track. Not the best Geometry Dash level, but whatever. As I was saying, there was a very prominent glitch in the GameCube and Wii versions where collision would just sometimes not work on the floor and your Pikmin would just be shoved through ground. From time to time, if like a large enemy like parked its fat rear on top of you, or in the case of these downwards diagonal bridges, if you had Pikmin at the bottom and it got completed, they'd just be deleted. Just poofed out of existence. That was much worse in the Wii port. Oh, we're actually getting this tutorial that I thought was going to happen on day 2. I've made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped expelling steeds. Yet the total number of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds get stored inside the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can be on the field at one time in any area. So yeah, no. I can only have 100 boys out on the field at once. And yeah. Hey, it's our filter! Anti-dioxin filter. The laws of deep space require all ships to eliminate all pollutants. Ah, what a pipe dream. I now recovered 13 of 30 parts. If I can find just 16 more, for you all math fans out there, that brings us to 29 before we can increase our capabilities again. I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright, so we're gonna pluck, pluck, pluck. Get our Davids. Yeah, and I got little individual names for each of them. Reds are Steve, yellows are Dave or David, depending on whether or not I want to be formal. And then blue is Joe or Joseph. Alright. Pay attention. Alright. Okay, I was gonna say, where the hell am I missing 100 guys? It looks like you weren't expecting such a hungry guy. It looks like you're expecting a 13-year-old boy. Classic Chris Hansen, but he's hungry AF. Alright, so we're going to be going down here, we're going to be knocking out 2 different parts for the price of 1. As soon as we get this Bramble Gate clear. So yeah, there's 2 parts down this way. What we're going to be doing after that is going to be swinging by and collecting the spring-looking part over there that I was trying to get yesterday, but unfortunately ran out of time for. And probably collecting some bombs as well, just so we can open up some alternative routes. So we're just gonna sit here and take a swig of our Fanta Orange as we're waiting for this lovely destruction. Actually got the Freddy Fazbear on it, because we are recording this in October, which is Halloween season. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Yeah, I could get away with doing Waluigi-inspired costume at work. I mean, they said overalls were okay, so probably sure. Alright, so we're gonna maneuver our guys so they're just kind of all... okay, people are... And I'm getting bobbled. And of course... Okay. Thankfully, the part only requires... we're gonna dismiss. We're gonna take our yellows and some, not all, of our blues. I have at least... Okay, of course I have 19. I need 20 to fish something out of water. Okay, put you guys here. Put you guys on the bridge. And you guys are coming with me. So same dealio, we're just gonna hug this wall. Bring over our red and blue Pikmin over here. Dismiss. Get our blues. We're gonna fish out. I found my analog computer. This computer conveys the kind of vague data that falls outside the range of ones and zeros. Actually, to be honest, it's a little bit too vague, so it isn't very helpful. Yeah, despite saying it's not very helpful, this is a required part. Also, the fact that it's called an analog computer, despite the fact that there's literally nothing analog about computing. It is all ones and zeros. 17, 18, 19, 20. If I'm 1 short, I'm gonna... God! Get on there. It's gonna be 1 short this entire playthrough, ain't it? Alright, so while they're bringing that back through the fire and the flames, we're going to put the rest of our guys on this little bridge over here. That is actually going back to the fire. That's why we brought Red Pikmin over here, just so we don't have to worry about Pikmin burning to death while we are carrying parts back. So you kids have fun. I'll see you back at the ship, okay? Mwah, mwah. Daddy loves you. Ah. And then here, we will find one of our... this is like one of the first puzzle parts, I'd say, for Pikmin. So basically, like, you got little geyser in the water that you need blue Pikmin to break open. I said blue Pikmin, not yet. Okay, yellows, go over there, please. Thank you. So we're gonna take our blue Pikmin and have them beat the crap out of it. All right. That means it's open. We're actually going to keep them dismissed over here just in case some of these guys decide to take a swim. I'm sorry, but the time for swim lessons is long gone. That was for the Forest of Hope only. And I say that because in Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2, if Pikmin fall into water near blue Pikmin, the blue Pikmin actually have a lifeguarding ability, so they'll like grab them out of the water and then try their damnedest to throw them to land. So over here's the Libra. I found my Libra. My daughter gave this to me. It's named after an astrological sign. My sweet little girl. I wonder what she's doing right at this moment. Yeah. One of the few characters in Nintendo canon to be a dad. Father of two. Wife and kids. And a dog, if we are able to see that journal entry. So you guys are going to carry that back. We're going to switch it over to Stefan and the Red Rangers. Just so you guys don't burn on your way back. Alright, so we got about a quarter of the day left, so just about 3 minutes, give or take. And that is going to be just enough for us to bring this guy's over here. And now we're going to be working on that spring over on this side of the lake. Actually, you know, I'm going to give me... I'm gonna want a couple more yellow Pikmin. Actually, how many blues do I have in the onion? Only 6. Okay. I'm gonna have to definitely grow up more of those at some point. Just because for the next area, there is a whole lot of water. And so having, obviously, guys that are good in water is going to help us. I want at least 80 with me for that. So you guys are going to build. We won't be needing any bombs anytime soon for here. I'm going to be mostly saving it for the hello there, you spawn of Satan. I'll be dealing with you later. Hey, you did it! Okay. Hey, our analog computer got back. Hooray! Analog computer. This strengthens the outward emotions of the dolphin's computer. While it does make the computer smart, it also makes it quick to anger, just like my boss. I have now recovered 14 of 30 parts. If I can find just 15 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Okay, I think this costs like 25? Alright, so we're gonna... Okay, so we're gonna put 26 on there, despite the fact that I said it cost 25. Because math is for chumps. And where did we lose someone? Okay, so we lost blue over there. Okay, you know what? You'll be picked up at the end of the day. I simply do not have time for this right now. Okay, just beat you up. Get up. Actually, you know what? We're gonna swap to blues for this work. That course specifically, just because we have more than enough yellows for now. Okay, pick that up, please. Pick up. Okay. Okay, so that's our 1 minute warning, basically. Quickly take out 2 reds just to max out the counter, so we don't have to worry about plucking those like 10 some odd blue Pikmin from that blowhong. Libra, my daughter gave this to me. My late return must have her very worried. I now have recovered 15 of 30 parts. Hey, halfway. If I can find just 14 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Okay, so we're just gonna mash this miss button so nobody decides to follow us. And we're going to get that one Joseph that decided to stay behind over here like a nonce. Oh yeah, cute little thing in Pikmin 1. If oh no 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 no, that is very bad. What I was saying is that in Pikmin 1, if a Pikmin is left idle for too long, they just kind of stand there tapping their feet, all pissed off because, oh, you're not moving fast. Oh, move faster, Pokey. Uh, okay, so that part is making its way towards base. I should have enough time to dip and grab that one guy over here. How did you get under there? Oh, not even a question. Okay. Hey! Buzzer beater! Buzzer beater! Gravity jumper. This anti-gravity device allows the dolphin to swim gracefully through the sea of stars like a dolphin. I have now recovered 16 of 30 parts. If I can find just 13 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. What a thrill. Alright, boys. You did well, for the most part. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not feeding the frog tonight, because if I am, I'll be very sad. Survey says, no eating here tonight. No, no, no eating here tonight. No eating here tonight. No, no, no eating here tonight. 5 days since impact. I've managed to increase the range of the dolphin. Looking from the dolphin's portal as it launches ever higher into the sky, I see a vast wetland in the deepest parts of the forest. I shall call it the distant spring. I can begin my exploration of it tomorrow. For now, I must sleep. So, we grew 18, lost only 2. Not too shabby. Oh man, we are severely lacking in blues. This is like the least amount of Pikmin that I've had in a while. Alright, we're going to be doing a little bit of rerouting. We were going to be going directly to that new Emperor's... Actually, nah, screw it. We got this. Next time on Pikmin, we are going to be landing in the distant spring, utilizing our blues to their fullest capabilities. Either way, behave yourself, but if you can't behave yourself, don't get caught. I'll see you around.